What's up, guys? Welcome back to programming school. Alright, so for the past couple of videos I've been doing very basic stuff, such as blocks. I teach you the basics about those blocks, and then I also showed one of my viewers a program which he was having trouble on, which is not even that troubling. It's very simple. So today I thought I'm gonna step it up by a lot, and for those of you that are starting to watch my videos and are already amazing at Mindstorms, this is what I wanted to teach you. Bam. Yeah, as you can tell, it's fairly complicated. So this is what the program I'm teaching you is going to look like, and I'll do it step by step. Okay, so first what you want to do is get a loop block out. Then you want to get a color sensor block out, and you want to go to measure and then reflected light intensity, RLI. And then you want to get a math, or something happened right there. Okay, you want to get a math block. Then you want to click add, and then you want to go to advanced. Then let me explain what A, B, C, and D are. A is basically, okay, so for line following you have to have two different variables. So for the first variable A, you have to put the light RLI, reflected light intensity, for the color white. So for me it's 64. And for B, you want to drag this data wire and put it in B. So it takes the readings from the color sensor and puts it into value B. And then for C, you want 0.4. And D, you just leave it how it is by itself. For A plus B minus C times D, just erase it, don't worry about that. And then what you want to do is you want to put a parenthesis, then you want to go A minus B parenthesis times C. That's the equation for that. So what that does is A, the white reflected light intensity is 64. It subtracts B, the color sensor reading, and then multiplies it times 4, times 0.4. And then you want to grab a variable block right here and name it B power. For me, I've done this program before, as you can see right here. That's why it's automatically bringing up the name. But if you're starting a new program, it's gonna ask you to fill in the name. So what you want to do is click on this and go to add variable, and then just type in B power. B power is how much power goes to the B motor. So that's what you want to name it, and then you drag this equal sign and then you put it here. So whatever this equation right here equals, it'll put that value out into the B power, which is the B motor. Next, you want to grab another math block, and then you want to do the same. Go and select advanced. This time, instead of putting the white value, and let's say you're following a black line, usually and almost all of the time, the white area will have a higher RLI than the black area. So for here, you have, mine was 6. So I'll put 6, and then you leave this at, oh sorry, no, I messed that up. Okay, no, you have to actually pull this, the data wire from the color sensor, and you want to put it in A, because we already have A over here. Next we have to fill in B, so that you have to put 6. It varies from different angles and reflections and all that. So what you want to do is, I have my color sensor plugged into port 1. So I don't know why that isn't popping up. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't even connect it. Okay, one second. Okay, there, I connected it. Now it'll pop up here. Okay, you see that? My color sensor is put into port 1. So, oh, that reminds me. Okay, So make sure your port is correct, because I messed up earlier. My port was 3 and I was plugged into 1, so my machine just kept spinning around in circles. So let me change that to 1. Okay, so this is the RLI right here. 45, 46. Right now I'm on a wooden table, which is kind of brownish and kind of white, so that's what that reading is. But basically what you do is you put your machine over the white area, and then on your machine you scroll over to those 6 little squares, and then you click port view, and then you can see the reading for the color sensor. And then you just copy that number here. For the white area you put it right here, for the black area you put it right here. So you want to put C as 0.4, same as last. And this time, actually, yeah, I mean, I don't want to type that whole thing again. So what I'll just do is I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. Okay, there you go. So what this is doing is the sensor value is going into A this time, and then it subtracts 6, and then it multiplies that 0.4. And then you want to do the same as last time. Bring a variable block, and then you drag this equal sign and put it in there. But this time you want to name this C power. Again, it'll ask you to fill in a variable name, so you just go add variable and say C power, because this is the power going out to the C motor. So that's all for that section. And now what you want to do is you want to extend the loop block downwards. So I extended that. Now you want to grab 2 variable blocks and 1 move tank block. 1 second. 1 move tank block. Okay, and then you go up here, this blue thing highlighted, and then you pull it down, and then connect it to these 2 variables. And then these 2 become part of the program. Why is it not connecting? Okay, there you go. Okay, then you want to change this to read, and then you want to go to numeric for both of them. Read, numeric. Now you see how both of them pop up as B power? Change the second one to C power. And then you want to turn the move tank block to on, and then you just drag and drop. So let's see. It doesn't matter where you drop the data wire, so you can put it wherever you want. Okay, there you go. But you have to connect it into these 2. So I connected it, and this is basically the program. So let me go over it one more time. The color sensor gives out an output to the B value and 64. So it's an equation. 64 minus whatever output it's giving, in this case 44. And so it'll do 64 minus 44, which is 20 times 0.4, and then it'll put that value into the B power variable. It just repeats the same process over here. It's just that the A value is now getting the sensor value, and then the B value is the RLI of the black. So then next what you want to do is you want to go to the color sensor. Okay, let me restart that. Okay, so you want to go to the loop block settings right here. You want to go to color sensor, and then you want to go to reflected light intensity. Okay, so what I did is I taped 3 pieces of paper, and I just drew an extremely straight line with a piece of Sharpie, with a Sharpie marker, and I made it solid, no white spaces or anything, so that it follows. And then I just taped the red part of the mission pad onto the paper so that it stops when it sees red. And when I put the port value sensor over the red section, it was above 85. So what you want to do is you want to fill in 85, and then you want to put greater than, so that it stops when it sees that. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah guys, so this is what I meant by drawing with a Sharpie on 3 pieces of paper in a solid straight line. I know that you can see a few white spaces in between right there, as you can see, but it doesn't really matter that much. So you can do what I did if you don't know how to print out black pieces of paper with like a straight line on it or anything. And then what I meant by taping the mission pad is that's what I did right there. See the mission pad, and then the robot's going to be following the line right at the edge, right here. So what I did is I put this red like in the middle right there. So when it reaches red, it stops. And as you can see, the robot is right there. And we are ready to get this going. So let's do this. Okay, let me find the program. Okay, ready, set, go. See, look at how smooth it goes. Alright guys, if you made it to the end, you are the kind of people that make my day. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like below and subscribe. And be hopeful for more videos. So I'll make 2 videos every week. If I have time, I'll make more. As you can see, I had a lot of time this week, so that's why I made 2 or 3, probably even 4 videos. So go check those out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.